a lot of hype, a lot of big numbers thrown out about mobile. It's the next big thing. Everyone's doing it. That's where all the future revenue is. You know, it's definitely getting there, and I'll get into some of the stats now as far as how it's growing, and there's definitely opportunities now in mobile that there weren't before. But you know, again, as you read through those numbers, things to keep in mind. You know, I started in the media side on the online and home entertainment front, and 10 years ago started doing a few things in mobile. And I remember attending my first mobile conferences, and you know, 10 years ago, everyone was saying, oh my God, now that there's a WAP out there and everyone can actually read news and email on their phones, by next year everyone's going to be doing that on their phones, and that, you know, the web is dead and everyone's just going to be using their mobile phones for everything. Well, we're 10 years down the road from that point, and pretty much only about 1 in 3 people actually use the browser or email on their phones. So it still has a lot of room for growth. It's still not fully there. However, there are a lot of things, trends that are happening, primarily, you know, the fact that there's now 3.3 billion mobile handsets out worldwide, representing half the world's population. To put that in context, you know, that's comparing it to things that most people, at least in this country, have, you know, such as TVs or PCs or a telephone. It's quite a substantial amount of, you know, handsets out there that you can reach people through. So the other point to consider is mobile is not an extension of other platforms. There are a lot of people have this misconception of, oh, my online site is just, you know, again, my mobile site. Well, again, it's not as horrible experience. You have to do a mobile version, you know, so people can really, you know, use and harness what they have, you know, the intimacy of having that handset experience and the small screen size, quite frankly, to be able to navigate. And in certain cases, certain things that make sense online or in a book or even on broadcast don't make sense for mobile. People consume content in very different ways. You know, again, going back to the online experience, things that you need to consider. So people are willing to pay for content on mobile that they're not willing to pay for online. You can go out and build a service which is an application that people are willing to pay $2 to download to their handset using content that's on free online. So you know, what do you do as you're setting up your mobile site? You want to basically put up a site where that free content that's available online isn't available when someone enters your mobile URL, because if they can get it for free, they're not going to download your application, and the revenue opportunity goes away. So why does it make sense to do a mobile application versus just doing a replica version? You know, we have one of our best-selling books in National Geographic is our handheld bird guide. We sell, you know, probably over 1 million copies a year. Well, we did a mobile version. What was it? It wasn't the actual guide itself. You don't open up your iPhone and sit there and go literally flip page by page and look at the bird guide. In a sense, what's the point of that? You know, we pulled out the content that was relevant, the images, the ranges, the